Hey folks, it's Frith Guy here, how you doing? Welcome back to World of Warcraft. Now that we've had a drink and a bite to eat, we can continue on with our tale. We had met up with Khadgar, and he had teleported us back to Draenor, which is what Outland used to be. Yes, we had gone back in time. I'm going to take a Drenic Strength Flask just to help me along. And then... Right. That down. Let's have a look. Okay, we can do this pretty quick and easy. I don't have very much trouble taking those down. I am taking a little bit of damage, but not too much overall. So that's pretty good. Right, we have got that pretty good, and there. Right, we start off with a little bit of gold. Now we're going to work our way through this dungeon. It won't take very long to work our way through. And then, this is actually the first time I've done this. And the only reason I'm doing this, I wasn't planning to do this until I'd reached max level and go back and, like, do some of the storyline. But, I know that we've previously been in here.
I don't have a target.
Let's take you down as well. There. Lurking Tempest. You can't ever really get rid of those things. They go and hide. You can't look at them. Right. You can sort of do it. Now, these things over here, these are a pain. Right, these are a bit of a nuisance. So I just want to drop that down there. And do that. They knock you around and they stun you. Let's go on to the next lot. It's the Gust Soldiers that are the biggest problems. If I can get them. There, 5 volatile air from that one guy right there. Right, 5 volatile air. That is absolutely brilliant. Right, let's take down this next guy here. And then drop down and consecrate. The problem is that those dudes over there, they are ranged. Right, and because they're ranged, they make it a little bit more difficult. But I'll drop that down there and take them out as well. And then we'll go, here's another 6 volatile airs. You can see why a lot of people get several of these here. That there, you kind of need to be away from him. You don't get any loot from those. I can't remember what this one is. Opening. Oh, it's obviously magical, but it seems impervious to your attempts to invoke its power. If only you had a Tolvia hieroglyphic keystone to help decipher the engravings on the side. I can't remember what happens with that. There is something that comes from it, obviously, but I don't remember what it is. I'm going to wallop you with the shield, and then we go like that. Loads of whipping winds come out from them, and then we've got the nice AoE. Okay, this is relatively simple. I did wonder if I was... My inventory is full. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna struggle with this. I got 1 Fel Iron right there. Fel Iron bombs. I haven't sent any of those away. I'm going to really struggle with this, because it's money and stuff that I want to gather up. But the volatiles are the most important ones. We'll ditch the Tinker's Kits. I can't bring any mounts up in here, which means I can't say... Oh, Bling... Wait a minute. Blingtron 5000. It will also fight other Blingtron units to the death. I didn't know they did that. I did have, Jeeves, didn't I? Who would turn up and buy and sell things for me, but he's not here. Oh, yes he is. He's right there. Well, Walter. Bank access to his creator and sell stuff. What? World's laziest... Unique engineering workshop item. Wrong zone. Well, apparently I'm not allowed to do it from here. So the only option I've got in order to be able to get rid of a few items is just to pop that one like that. Have a look in here. And then I'm just going to make use of this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to move that over there. I'm going to move that up like that. So that I don't mess everything up. But then I'm just going to temporarily... store this lot in our guild bank. And I'll grab that back later. Alright, this is just a temporary thing. Don't worry, Torvald. This is purely 100% temporary. Ooh, those I need to send over to one of my alts. Get rid of that, and that, and that. Right. I'll keep these letters back. They got to go into my own bank. I should have already put them in my bank. I'll take them. Let's move all of that out. Okay, now I've got some space. I will come back and I'll get that later. Right. Pockmarked cloth right there. Excellent. Now we can continue on our merry. So we've got a lurking tempest right there.
We need to get closer.
He's out of the way. Excellent. And then we've got 2 cloud princes. And I will do that like that. And then I will put down this on the floor. And then you just got to get rid of all of the AoE dudes over here. These are the ones that take the time. There's another one. And then finally you. See, they're all spread out by such a long way. Oops. There. Right. No more volatile air just yet. There will be in a minute. This is the first boss, Grand Vizier Ertan. So I'm gonna wallop him with that, like that.
Your presence in Skyward will not be tolerated.
That was easy enough. It's a little bit more difficult than that at times. So there we go. We got a few blues and some nice treats. So next what you do is you go racing along over this way, and then you jump off the edge. You jump into the slipstream. And this goes on to the next one. This is all stuff that you go... So I jump into there. And that hovers... I don't actually get to see... And then you come over to there. So you don't get to see all of it. Now, what I can do over this side is I can either just go up one side and avoid a load of the mobs, or I can do something like this and grab all of them and then run over this side and take all of these as well, because I'll get all 4 of them and I get them all together. So then I'm going to run up this way and I'm going to go to those, and there I'm going to make my last stand right here. Without any problems at all, actually. And there we go. And that's all of them. Every single one. And that got me another 8 volatile air right there. You can see how good it is for doing a run in here. So how many have we got at the moment? Volatile. Where is the volatile air? There. 19 volatile air so far. There's a young storm dragon there. A little bit of gold. There was 2 more dudes over this side. They may have some volatiles, so we will go and get them. You don't have to take everything out in a dungeon. For those of you who aren't familiar with running dungeons, you can leave a lot of stuff behind if you want to. It is absolutely not essential to go and kill everything. But, that being said, the more things you kill, the more loot you get. Now, these Howling Gale things, if you get too close, they chuck you off the edge. Right? You've either got to wait until they stop howling, which for me is rather difficult. Ah, it stopped howling for a minute.
It's too far away.
Got rid of that one. You've got to wait until they stop moving, because otherwise this grabs you and chucks you out over the edge, which I really don't want to do. So I got to do that, and then I want to get in here and I want to take these down as quickly as I can before it starts back up again, or I'm in deep doo-doo. Okay. They do throw you right off the edge. They are an absolute nuisance, they are. And they will do that at max level. There's the next boss up there, and that's the one that drops the mount. I've run this dungeon loads of times. And I'm talking loads and loads and loads of times I have run this dungeon. And I have never once gotten the mount. That is still one that I want to get. Now, I'm just going to go to here. Drop that down, because... Oh, I've got everything. They're all coming towards me. That young storm dragon is the one that I want. Oh, I've already taken him out. I didn't actually expect to do that. Yeah, get the rest of these out. One Empyrean assassin over there. One of these dudes, I don't know which one. One of them does that, the lethargic poison, which slows you right at 21 volatile air. We're going to be able to make loads of those ether things. I got 40 volatile air so far from this run. 40. That is a ridiculous amount. Now, one downside, being a paladin, I am able to use that move, which does just run me along a little bit. This dude had quite a cool fight
I'm
mechanic.
out of range.
Right? Now, it's going to be a bit different here. But you had to basically... there was only one side of him that you could be on. There. Right? Attack and casting speeds reduced by 100%. Movement speed reduced by 30. Get over to the correct side of him over here. And then everything was increased. And you use that against him. Now, obviously, if you've got a balanced 5-man group, that can be quite interesting having to get between them all. And no mount, once again. So, yeah. I didn't make recording history by getting the mount today. I thought that'd be really cool if I could actually do that. Like, the first time I ever do this and record it for everybody to watch is the time that I actually get that mount. But, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So, we got a little bit of a hop, skip, and a jump all the way down over to there. It takes a little bit to get it to go. I now need to get Assad, Caliph of Zephyrs, defeated. And that's the last thing. And so I've got one last group, and we've now got some of these guys. Right? Servants of Assad, ministers of air, that sort of thing. Most people... Ooh. Loot 1,000 gold. Nice. Most people, they only go up to the dragon, and then they exit the temple after that. Right, what you do is you follow that thing there, and that gives you a little boost. Right there. So we can run around this piece just a little tiny bit faster. All the way up there. And then I've got that bit. He's down. Can't remember what that one does. What does this do? Spells targeting this unit will be redirected. Oh. Right, but yeah, see, by throwing my shield, that's not actually a spell. Which is pretty good. So, guild message, congratulations to Frith Guardians for getting the guild achievement. Working as a team, we're one step closer to unlocking heirloom leggings for all. We are. We're getting closer and closer to the time. Thank you very much for your congratulations. This little lot of strange things here, I don't think they actually give anything. You do have to spend a minute taking them all down there. So I've got rid of... No, you don't get anything at all from them. It's just a thing that does a big pile of DPS. Now I've got two groups of these down here. So I will start that off with a kablamo like that. And then throw this down. They all go out. And then I got the Temple Adept over here who constantly casts heal. That was quite difficult when you first started Cataclysm, if I remember correctly. And if I do that, it's going to chuck a couple of them out. Then I'm going to do an AoE on the ground. It's direct spells that affect them. So I can do this, and then these two over here, take them out as well. That was relatively straightforward. So I... Oh, hang on. I got one more bit. I've got no more volatiles yet. No more just yet, but we are working our way through this dungeon pretty quickly. We haven't sort of unlocked... Well, you get the idea of the story. It's been a little while since we did anything here, so technically we haven't really uncovered much more of the story at the moment, because it's such a long time ago that we've all forgotten what it was. So what I'm thinking in the future is, because dungeons, the way they work now is you no longer have... the quest, you no longer pick up all the quests outside. You only get like a quest that says go to this dungeon, and then that's it. You don't have anything else. There's all of those gone. So that bit out, and then we finally got this dude. So when I get to my next character, I will do the dungeons. I'll run through the dungeons quickly with Grundorn. So we're not going to take ages. I don't have to rely on a load of other people coming along as well.
Mortals have no place amongst the clouds!
Yeah, sorry, dude. Oh, AoEs don't work. But there we go. We got the Vortex Pinnacle. And let's grab those bits right there. I could have done this on the heroic version, actually. Because of how easy it was. We definitely could have done that on the heroic version. But we have now got 40 volatile air, which we can go and use to make 20 of those electrified ethers to level up our skill just a little bit more. So that's going to take us back to the entrance over here. We will go and speak to you, and we will turn in these 2 quests. Blessings upon you. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Now, none of these, that's Holy Specialization, that's Plate, and that's the Caliph's Ban. Now, if I take that one, that's going to give us a transmog appearance, I would guess. Plus, it's the most expensive one anyway, so we want to grab that. It's 11 gold, and we still get XP from this. Greaves of... Oh, we've already got that appearance. You'd best not suggest I ride with you on whatever that thing is you flew in on. No, you can have the dude's heart. We'll let you have that. I like a Grundorn. Even after I had escaped, I did not imagine I'd be able to return home. So that's 5 gold we get for selling that, and there, we're done. There we go. We have now done this one. We can leave just like that. Just walk right out the door. And that's it. Everything is done. So we're going to go back to the garrison, and then I've got a few items to sell that we picked up in that dungeon run, and that's about it, really. We're going to be getting back to doing our actual Warlords of Draenor stuff. We got very little left to do. There's a few more items over in the Grand to do, and then we're going to be starting on Legion. All of the things that we've got in here to do in Garrison. I'm not going to worry about any of the Garrison stuff. And all of these are all single grey items here, so we can sell all of those. You can make a reasonable amount of money going and running some of the slightly lower level dungeons. With some of the different drops you get. Now, that's a level 110. Disenchanting that stuff is basically worthless. It doesn't give you anything at all. It's not worth doing. The stuff from Cataclysm and the stuff from Warlords of Draenor, it's not worth disenchanting the greens to make money. You just sell them. Just sell them straight to the merchant, because they are not worth anything else at all. The only thing that you can do is look at the greens. If it says you haven't collected the appearance, equip them first. That one, it doesn't say I haven't collected it. Although, friend. That is a blue that's bind on equip. Right? So that, you might get 40 or 50 gold selling that one on the auction house. You might. This one here, you're not going to make money selling a green on the auction house. We will bind that one so that we learn the appearance. And then I will go and put those 2 on. But I've now got the Splinter Spear Hammer appearance. Where's that? Where's the Splinter Spear Hammer? Could be one of it. That one right there. Alright, it's not a great hammer, but it's better than nothing. So then I can go back to you, and I can sell that one, and then bind on equip. See, that one I've already got the appearance. It would tell you if you hadn't. Here, that's soulbound. So if you get anything that's soulbound, you automatically get the appearance anyway. And like this, Daramir Cord. Oh, that's a cloth.
Welcome, friend.
Can I don't think you can learn the cloth appearances. Right, Mark S. Boomstick. That's the one that we got. We just made with our engineering. That is Northrend stuff, although it's a blue quality, so it probably won't disenchant. If it disenchants into dust, it's worth a bit. If it doesn't, then it's not. That's a bind on equip right there, so that's another one that you want to sell on the auction house, which I'm going to keep to do that. And you... 89. Yeah, that one I want to sell. Okay, have I gone through and I've gotten rid of everything that I want to sell? I think I do.
Always glad to help.
So now I need to go back to all of the stuff that I just went and dumped into our guild bank, and I want to take that out, and I've actually got to sort out a lot of mess in my bags, haven't I? Because I've got a lot of stuff messing up my bags. I do have an air mount. What I don't have for Legion and for BFA is the ability to fly. That is one thing that I don't have. Okay, I've got... Why have I only got 2 corium... Did I stack the 2 up together or something? Maybe I did. Maybe I did that by mistake. Right, take out all of these items here. This is all stuff that we're going to be wanting later on. I'm going to need to use all of this. We'll go and put this into our own bank. There we go. Right, that's everything back. I've now tidied up the bank. I don't want to be leaving a mess in there, or else Torvald is going to get dreadfully upset with me. Then I want to go back over this way, and there's a couple more items that I can send off to an alt. We're going to go to, not Foodgar, we will go to Partsgar. Like this, and it was the Mana Injector Kit. Because they stack up in 20s. So I've got Mana Injector Kit down there, and I've got 2 stacks of 20 over there, so I want one lot of those to be sent off. The rest of them we just have to sell. Diamond Cut Refractor Scope, max stack size 5. That's the North Range Star. I might need that for something else yet. I don't know what it'll be. But I could very well need it, like the Walnut Stock. So much stuff. Like, this whole overarching project of getting a stack of everything. Like, the more I progress on it, the more I realize just how insane an idea this is in the first place.
Welcome,
utterly insane. It really is. Now, these Mana Injector Kits...
Be well.
Is there anything that I want Mana Injector Kits for? Is there anything that we can use them in? Alright, I've got that right there. It was Saronite Bars and Crystallized Waters right there. I type in Mana Injector. So that's all I've got, is just that one right there. But if I go onto this side... There's nothing here for Northrend, so it doesn't look like it's used as a part for anything. I did wonder if maybe it was a component.
Browse my goods.
Converts 20 runic mana potions into compact injectors. Not quite sure what the advantage of using those is, but I'm sure there is an advantage somewhere. So I want to get rid of those. Oh, there's the other stack down there. I think there's any. No, there's no more I want to do at the moment. These are taking up a ridiculous amount of room. All of those motes of earth. I've just, like, used up most of a stack of one. That is an obscene amount of stuff that we're using up with those. Fell iron bombs. I haven't sent any of those off. They need to go to Partscar. I need to make more fell iron bombs as well. Alright, well, they can get posted off. They're gone. Elemental blasting powder. Yeah, I'll have to do the same with that. So much different stuff to collect. Even these, like, from all the different traders. That Mark S boomstick right there. Yeah, cheap materials. It's also bind-on pickup, which means that you can't send it to anybody else. You can't use it for anything else, or no, for anybody else. And we can't do anything with it other than sell it to
Arcanon
Poros. So that one's got to go.
Safe journeys.
There's no other things that we need to worry about, though. Greetings, fellow Frith Guardians and people, fellow humans. Greetings. Yes, I'm on Frithgar because it is the 15-year anniversary celebrations at the moment. I opened my mail and I had a parcel. In that parcel, I got a Lil Nefarian pet over there. I also was gifted with 200 time-warped badges, which is a currency that you can pick up for all sorts of different things. So I got another 200 time-warp badges right there. I keep a count of them down here. There is a pet that you can get. There's some pets you can get, and there's also, I think there's a mount you can get from time warp badges as well. You've got to go and do special events in order to be able to get them. I haven't really done very much with going and getting them, but I have got a few. And so I've got this little Nefarian pet, which I'm going to learn right here. Let's take a look at it. I'm not going to rename this one. I'm simply going to leave it as Lil Nefarian. Does look quite cool. So yeah, this is going to be one of the pets, one of the few pets that I don't actually give a name to, because this is a very special pet, a 15-year anniversary pet. So I'm not going to sort of give favoritism by naming that after anybody. It is simply going to stay as Lil Nefarian. I really like the look of that pet. So that one's going to join me on today's adventures. The other thing that I got was, well, I got this one. WoW's 15th anniversary. Experience and reputation gains increased by 15%. That may also work. We may also get one on Grundorn when we go over to that one. But there's one other thing that I got, which is a timely invitation. The time has arrived to remember the past and celebrate our adventures across Azeroth and beyond. To commemorate the occasion, a Bronze Dragonflight is throwing a celebration and you are invited. Come to the Caverns of Time and present this ticket to gain entry to the party. So that is the quest that I've got right there, and that's the one that I'm going to do. So I need to get to the Caverns of Time. I don't know if I can do that through the Stormwind portal room, but that's where I'm going to go first. And we will get this lovely, look at that. Is that not the most beautiful, gorgeous, amazing thing you've ever seen? I love this. I love this mount. I really, really love this mount. Right, so we want to go into the portal room, and we're going to go racing up, and we will see what this 15-year anniversary has got to offer. So there may be something here, there may not. I don't know if we have a portal to the Caverns of Time or not. Stormshield Ashran, Boralis, and Asuna, yep. I know where that is. That's the, we look here, I want to zoom out, and I want to go to the not Broken Isles, Kaltiras. It's Nazjatar over there. That's where it takes you to, I think, Asuna, isn't it? Is that where it is? I don't know. I don't actually know. Right, so it's not there that I want to go. That is Dalaran Crystal Song Forest. That is the Jade Forest. That is Shatrath over in Outland. That is Exodar. And there's the Caverns of Time right in front of us. This is the one that we want.
I'm out of range.
I'm out of range. Okay, Caverns of Time. Caverns of Time is actually in Terenas, which is right down in the bottom southeast corner of... There we go. Not Terenas, Tenaris. Terenas is the name of the realm. Tenaris is where we are. Caverns of Time is down here, right? Southeast corner of Kalimdor. That's where we are right now. So I've got the Steward of Time right there. Bring the invitation from the Time Walkers to crow me within the Caverns of Time. So she's down here somewhere. There's a portal back to Stormwind. That's the Horde one back to, what do you call? Oh, I am able to mount up. Ideal. Wait a minute. Oh, it's because I got the Nightmarish Rains. So no matter what I bring up at the moment, I'm going to always have this one showing up. I love this. I am loving this. Look, 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 look. See, we got Hordes and we've got the Revelers of Time. So we've got all the different factions down through. I just realized this. So you've got Orgrimmar, you've got Stormwind, and then down here you've got, well, that's not Ironforge, I don't think. I think that's the Wildhammer clan. And that's something to do with the Trolls. See, I don't know Horde side at all. Anything about them. Who have we got here? The Tavern of Time, right here. Got a dude singing and dancing. Let's go and have a look. Nice. I do like the feel that they do, like the, they do put a lot of flavor stuff into the game, don't they? Dancing Flames, Revelers. Okay, this is pretty cool. Little party going on here. There's not a lot of people involved, but there is a cool little party going on.
What are you looking for?
Flagon of Dwarven Mead. Now, I don't have any of those, so I'm going to take a stack of those. I'm going to get a max stack of 20 of them. Let me just do that a minute. 20. Flagon of Dwarven Mead. Jug of Badlands Bourbon. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take 20 of those as well. Well, we're going to have to put a stop to it now for a little while, folks, because I'm getting a bit parched. I'm also a bit peckish. So I'm going to have a bite to eat and a little bit to drink, and then we can continue onwards. In the meantime, if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frith Guard. Goodbye, and see you later.